Better? Better? Yes? Great. Wonderful. Excellent. Yes! I love how many people are coming into chat saying that they got their vaccines. I love it. Very happy for you. Ready to soak up some good vibes? Do my best. We've got some stuff I can do. Essentially, I'm gonna be running a Fate Accelerated campaign, a short campaign, like 3 or 4 episodes, set in the Hollow Knight universe. I want to do some prep work for that, but I don't want to do any like story prep stuff, so it's limited to like mechanical things. But I think we're probably gonna take a look at people's character sheets, and make sure that everybody's kind of on the right track with their aspects and stuff. And if not, I can hit them up with questions. There's also that I'm doing this play-by-post campaign with some of my IRL friends from Los Angeles, and I have a combat tracker spreadsheet that I've never really had the opportunity to use because I don't DM very often. So I'm going to try to fill that out maybe and kind of understand how that works. I love a spreadsheet, dude. I wish I understood them better, but like, goddamn, all of my character sheets are spreadsheets now and have been for a hot minute. So look, there are DMing spreadsheets out there, so fuck it. I'm here. So this is what I like currently. What is happening here? It looks like I shaved that part of my head. I did not. Just FYI, so we're all on the same page. So I started making a Hollow Knight cheat sheet. Somebody had made kind of like a basic Fate core like thing that you could post into or paste into a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. But obviously some of this stuff needs to be changed or adjusted. Change this to fate points. All of those are aspects. Need to go through and change like skill stuff. But this way I would be able to have basically like a short form version of everybody's character sheets up at the same time, which would be very useful to me. So there's that. This is the combat tracker that was made by Gus the Bard. Is that his name? Yeah, Gus the Bard on TikTok is a DM on TikTok who makes spreadsheets and stuff. So I stole this a while back and I've never had an opportunity to use it. But basically I can preemptively fill out all of the player characters. And then once they're in combat, I would be able to, especially since it's play by post, it's so slow, I would be able to just like keep track of everything in here so that, you know, when I'm gone for a day and come back and see what everybody's done, I'm not completely forgetting everything that's going on. So yeah, but for now, we can start checking this stuff out. Oh, that's awesome. Faybella said, after growing their hair out for the last, 7 years? Yeah, I finally cut 12 inches off to donate. Now it's fun and blonde, and I don't dread brushing it. That's awesome you were able to donate it. Look at it, the 640 gang. Goodness gracious. What's the fart note for? Oh, I just had this up for if I was gonna type reminders to myself and wrote fart, because why not? Who farted? You farted. So there you go. Where's my favorite art? Yeah, I'm a big fan of fan art. Okay. So, is this? Yeah, so I think this is Kelly's. So we talked about Kelly's high concept this morning. Okay, cool. So she still needs to fill stuff out. Benji, I think, said he thinks his is done. Wannabe Bumblebee, I think, is very cute. One Sting Fling, I'm trying to recall what that meant. He also needs to add another aspect. Okay, hold on. So something that I said that I would do to sort of maybe help them out is make a fake character and fill out a sheet for that fake character. So if you guys want to start looking for a bug that we can make a fake character sheet for, okay, he needs to adjust his high concept to include what kind of bug he is. Okay, yeah. This isn't really a trouble. There's something down there, I can feel it. Doesn't count as a trouble, I don't think. And it's also basically his stunt is that I think he needs to adjust his trouble, because it doesn't feel like it's... Your trouble is supposed to... Like, your aspects in general are supposed to have positives and negatives to them. Like, somebody could use them positively or negatively, right? The idea being that if an enemy learns an aspect about you, they are able to attack that aspect somehow. Right? They could spin that aspect to be a disadvantage instead of an advantage. But a trouble is supposed to be literally just bad. It's just a trouble, right? So again, like the example that I used for my old Eugene character was disgusting coward. There was no way to ever spin that in a good way, right? This was like his fatal flaw is he was a coward to the core. So the troubles need to be trouble. Which is why I think Benedict, if this is in reference to the fact that like he can't really like sting people or he dies. That's a pretty big trouble. But how does that get used, right? Okay, so Milo, right, is Jesse's. And this is Octo's. Striving to be the strongest Hercules beetle in the world. Perfect. I didn't hear no bell. I think that was his... like, he doesn't know when to stop, right? Which is great. Supreme Neo Dynasties. What the fuck does this say? Can throw anything into the stratosphere. Fuck. Oh, I love it. Okay. So that's what I would say to Benji as well, is your trouble is already part of your bug type. So we can assume it without it being your trouble. Unless it's intended to be taken differently, in which case it can be, the phrasing should be adjusted so that we have a better idea. So when I was talking with Kelly earlier, I think Kelly was saying that her high concept would be, I think we decided her concept would probably be something like hidden mantis beauty, right? So it like tells you a little bit about that she's beautiful, that she's stealthy, and that she's a mantis, right? Great. That basically covers like class race, essentially, within the high concept, right? So I think that's probably what Kelly's gonna go with overall. So yeah, if we were going to make... Yeah, so that is something that we talked about, is that the benefit of making a top-down version of some of these Hollow Knight maps, or since Fate, like when we played Fate, we didn't really even use maps. Like, why not just use the normal map, except like super zoomed in, and just have it be like a side scroller, basically. That's what the game is. And like Fate just relies on you describing things well. So yeah, troubles need to be bad. They also need to be exploitable. So again, in the case of Benedict, the bee, if his trouble is, and again, maybe this isn't what he meant, but if his trouble is like, I can only sting once in my entire life, how does another person exploit that with fate points, right? Unless if you want to be really fucked up about it, unless you're like, okay, I'm going to paying off of your trouble to have you sting a thing and die. Like, it's not, I don't think that that's particularly useful. So that's what I said as well. And then he explained, wannabe Bumblebee is in reference to, and we can have him clarify this, but like I understand what it means, and so I'm kind of okay with it. Wannabe Bumblebee is in reference to the fact that he's a drone. So he's a male drone who wants to be like a bee warrior, but is not even remotely anywhere near that on the totem pole of like a hive, right? So he is a bumblebee, but is also a drone, is at a disadvantage, but has like a drive to be a warrior of some kind. So wanna be Bumblebee. That's the idea. So it was a play on words. Our first session is Monday. So I've got some time here to make sure that I have an idea of, and again, probably not going to hit them the way that I think that we will, because that's just the nature of all TTRPGs, but just to have an idea of story beats. Try not to, I don't want to have them on rails, but you know, if we're trying to tell like a specific story in 3 or 4 sessions, there needs to be a little bit of that, a little bit of over guidance, I guess. Benedict Stinger badge. I hate it. Thanks. Okay, let's add a character. Sure. Okay. So what is Lucy? What kind of bug? A mosquito, a millipede, a stink bug. A fruit fly. Oh my god. I love that, actually. So, okay. So in our game, we've decided that people are getting a high concept of trouble and then an extra aspect of some kind. So like, what's Lucy's thing all about? She's like, she knows that she's not gonna live very long, and so she's like trying to live it up. Sure. She's a party fly? Okay. Yeah, okay. Pretty fly for a party fly? That's stupid. She's here for a good time, not a long time. Damn, okay. All right, Lucy, okay, yeah. I can get down with Lucy. Maybe she has things she wants to see before she dies, like a bucket list. That would be a great third concept. Bucket list. And then here, this is actually great because like you would think the trouble for her would be she lives like 24 hours or whatever it is. But that's not a thing that you can easily ping. Right? That's not a thing that you can compel with, really. So even though, yeah, that's probably the thing that is upsetting her the most, we wouldn't say that that is her trouble. Am I allowed to be here? Or am I cheating? Kelly, I'm here. We're making an example character sheet. So it's perfect. Welcome. 2 of my players are in here. Say hi to King Bendrick and Kelly Siren. We're coming up with Lucy the fruit fly. We're like writing down like some key stuff about her. She's got a low life expectancy. She wants to get wild. Party fly, here for a good time, not a long time. She has a bucket list. So yeah, her high concept has to include that she's a fruit fly. And then I mean, if we wanted to get really like obvious with it, it could just literally be like fruit fly here to party, you know. Something that includes like kind of her vibe, but also what bug she is. The just like her, what is her shit in one small phrase. She has allergies? Oh my god. She can't be allergic to fruit. She's literally alive for a day. It could be associated with this, though. So her trouble could be associated with the fact that she's only living a day, in that she is rapidly aging. Yes, we're on the same page. She's like rapidly aging throughout the time that she's in the game, right? So that's something that a person could like potentially ping off of, is like, you're aging, maybe you don't remember that thing the way that you think that you do, or, oh, you're aging and, you know, I think that maybe you didn't see that properly because your eyesight's getting worse, like stuff like that. That's a cool, okay, I'm just gonna write. So, ages constantly. Her high concept is something about being like a party-based fruit fly. And then her extra aspect is that she has a bucket list, right? So those are like, you could come up with much better names for all of these. Feel free to. But this is like a pretty good just like snapshot of what Lucy is, right? Party grandma, the wine mom. She gets to be both in a day. Remember, it has to have that she's a fruit fly in her high concept. This is a stipulation that I made for my players, so I have to include this in the character sheet. This is a game. Fate has no settings, no classes, no races. And so since we're playing in such a like conceptualized thing as Hollow Knight, where everyone's a bug, everyone has to specify what bug they are in order to be able to do things. Like, if, for example, Kelly's sheet doesn't say anywhere that she's a mantis, even though we all know that she's a mantis, if she tries to do a thing that a mantis can do and then needs to like add to the roll with one of her aspects and is like, yeah, I'm doing this because I'm a mantis, but it's not written anywhere, then she can't do it, right? So I've specified, I've told all of them, they all have to have their bug in their high concept. What's up, John? How are you? Oh my god. Oh, John. All the stick bug memes. You know, I love the character that Octo came up with, but oops. But I'm also sad. I'm also sad that it's not a stick bug. It's fine. The party ain't over till the fruit fly leaves. Okay. I'll say leaves. That makes more sense. Just like the idea of a fruit fly singing. High concept get stick bugged. It would have been incredible. Nothing else needs to be said. So okay, some of these I think are gonna okay, sorry. Aegis said ain't no party like a fruit fly party, because a fruit fly party just stops. I feel like these are starting to make it so that the high concept is really messy. Like, I don't think that the high concept is clear anymore. Oh, fuck. That's funny, though. Okay, so... yeah, their trouble is they age constantly. Life comes at you fast. And, places to go, bugs to see. Hidden mantis, crouching beauty. I like it. That's cute. Cool. So these seem clear. Yeah. These are things, these two are things that can be pinged in positive and negative ways. This one is pretty much just bad, right? like rapidly losing, just rapidly getting older and older and older, and will 100% die at the end.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Wait, since she's a fly. MILF to GILF. I hate it. Right, so what is her stunt? So again, the stunt is like the opportunity for you to break the game in some way if you would like to. So generally you would think of your stunt as either being a once per session like huge thing, or a smaller thing that you can play off of consistently. So I guess that is the question, like what is she like to play? This is the reason why a lot of people will choose their stunt after they've already been playing a little bit, because they'll get a better idea of like, how do I even use this character, you know? Oh, that's a cool idea. That Scratch said maybe because life goes faster for them, they experience time differently. Matrix dodging, a time slow ability. I like that. So, So that could either be a situational addition to your quickness, or a once per session, literally like you can stop time and do one thing. Okay. Once per session. Because of her rapid aging, time flows differently for Lucy. Once per session, she can trying to think of once per session abilities typically should be like pretty powerful. Instead of it being like she can just dodge one attack, it could be like she can dodge or ignore the damage of an attack that would result in a consequence. Is that too powerful? I like that, though. That sounds too weak. So once per session, like, have a consequence just not happen. Consequences are pretty shitty. To not have a consequence is pretty nice. I like that idea, but so Rastafarian Panda said maybe as a drawback she ages by a dice roll amount of time after each use. I like that idea. I would like that idea more if this wasn't like Lucy's never going to be played, right? Maybe she's an NPC. I don't know. We'll see. But Lucy doesn't exist, right? Nobody's going to play her. But if somebody was going to play her, I wouldn't like the idea of a character that already has such a short time limit. You basically saying, like, if you use this stunt too much, your character just dies. I don't know. That seems unimaginative to me. I like it in concept. I don't like it in a game, if that makes sense. A consequence is essentially a new aspect that is, like, bad. And you have to complete some kind of a situational thing. If it's like a physical thing, it might just be you have this for X amount of time and then you heal and you're fine. But consequences can be social, they can be, you know, and then you have to fulfill a requirement, either a time requirement or otherwise, in order to get rid of that consequence. Another thing could be like, if she critically fails a battle of quickness, if she tries to react quickly to something and it has an absolute failure, she'll dodge it. That's fun in my mind, to kind of like hope that you fail. Oh, that's interesting. Using the ability avoids stress but gives her an aging consequence. So using the ability instead of having some kind of like a consequence of the actual situation. That's interesting. So it's almost like her using it. Okay, let's think of how to phrase this. Because of her rapid aging, time flows differently for Lucy. Once per session, she can replace a normal consequence I don't know how to phrase this. Fate is a totally different system, yeah. It's free. You can go and find the Fate Accelerated PDF and just download it for free. It's pay what you want, but they let you just download it if you want. I paid for it because I've played it a bunch before and I love it, and I'm also sharing that PDF with a bunch of other people in the game. So, yeah, it's a settingless system. So we're basically superimposing Fate onto the Hollow Knight universe. Well, that's what we were just saying though, is that I don't want it to be like a she ages a bunch thing. Because then what is your excuse for her not just dropping dead? This would entirely be an RP thing, and it would be so stupid and game breaky. But a skew on that could be if we're saying that she's literally messing with time. If you use it, you ignore a major consequence. But you have to roll a D100, and whatever number it comes up on, you have to act as though you are that mental age. Okay, great. She can ignore a severe consequence. But she must immediately roll a D100 to determine what age she is now. That's so weird. It's so weird. That doesn't make any sense. That's just funny to me. It doesn't make any sense though. No, you can't do that. It has to be simpler than that. I look different. I have a baseball cap on. Yeah, look, all of the shit we're coming up with is funny, but it's like, it's messier, if that makes sense. You don't need a negative part of the stunt. That's true. You're right. Once per session, she can ignore a severe consequence. Because she fucking dodges it. 'Cause time. It's true. There doesn't need to be a negative. We're just coming up with shit for no reason. Because she matrix dodges it. Like a G. Great. Okay, the end. That's it. What's the stunt name called? I ain't got time for this. Amazing. Okay, great. See, all right. Thank you for bringing me back to Earth. You're right, we didn't need to come up with a negative to that stunt. It's literally a stunt. It's just supposed to be good. Okay. So... What? There we go. I'm trying to remember how many points it is that you put into everything. 1 at good, 2 at fair, 2 at average, 1 at mediocre. Right. Well, she's not careful. Flashy, right? She's a flashy dame. Careful should be a 0, I think. So then it's 2 2s and 2 1s. Forceful, I think. She's not sneaky. Okay, so she's not careful at all. Very flashy. Forceful and quick. And then, like, can be sneaky and clever. Maybe. Great. A million. Here for a good time, not a long time. So fate points are the currency that the players and the DM use to compel each other to do things in the story. They're also what you use in order to try and help your rolls. So if Lucy, what's a situation for Lucy? If Lucy is at, I don't know, a stag station with the other characters, Jesse could pull up a fate point and say, I think that Lucy would hop on this stag and try to ride it solo because it's on her bucket list, right? He could just come up with something, be like, I think that's on her bucket list. And it would be up to Lucy's player to say, that's not on her bucket list. I don't want that fate point. Or, yep, that sounds right. That's totally on her bucket list. Let's fucking go, right? But also, to that point, Lucy could also say, I need to get the fuck out of here. I jump on the stag, roll really badly, and then say, you know, party ain't over. It's my high concept. I will hold on and make sure that this fucking works because the party ain't over till I'm gone, baby. Right? Sort of shit. So it's all about how you can like take your aspects and twist them in the moment, to utilize them in fun and interesting ways. And it will also be my job to hear the ways that people are trying to twist them and occasionally say, I don't really think that that works. But I think it's best if people try, just like if they have an idea to just like try and go for it, you know? So yeah, I can't remember how many fate points people actually start with, but yeah. Party ain't over till the fruit fly leaves. Great. So, this is the other thing that I needed to do. Is replace the skills section with approaches. All of this kind of needs to be what am I doing? Clear formatting. There we go. Careful, clever, flashy. Forceful, quick. Sneaky. Oh my god, do I want to try to put a macro into this? That's too much effort, isn't it? I don't think it's gonna ever apply during this game, so I'm not gonna bother. But what I was trying to decide is, do I want to have their normal number here, and then modifier, and then total number here? But I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so now I can take this, copy, paste, paste, paste. And there are all my players. Delightful. Benedict. What was your name? Kukri? Kukri, Milo, and Smash. Kukri, Milo, Smash. Great. So once they've got their stuff locked in, I can fill this out as well. So that'll be really nice to have when we're playing. What kind of bug would you play? If I was in the game, what kind of bug would I play? Oh gosh. If I was in the game, what kind of bug would I play? I don't know. I was trying to decide if I want... So, my artist, Danny, is drawing all of the characters. And we're trying to... he figured out how to do the thing where, like, whenever somebody in Discord is talking, you can link them to a picture. And then the picture will, like, move when they talk. So on the overlay, it'll have, like, each of the bugs on the bottom. And if that player is talking, the bug will, like... teetle-toddle a little bit, which will be really cute. And I was trying to decide if I want a cam up of myself or if I also want there to be a bug of myself. But I don't know what bug it would be. I don't know what I would want to be. Yeah, one of the higher beings. I'll just be a gigantic slug. Little roly-poly dudes. That's what Jesse plays. Jesse's playing a roly-poly. No one is a grub. No. Kukri is a mantis. Benedict is a bumblebee. Milo is a pillbug or a roly-poly, and Smash is a Hercules beetle. So Danny drew this to like start conceptualizing. Which is very cute. Do you like this? Activate Windows. I refuse. Why wasn't it already activated? I don't have the ability to activate it. So yeah. So far we've made him smaller with a little pickaxe and a headlamp. Kukri is supposed to have a little red hood, which is very cute. I think Benedict is meant to have like a helmet, little helmet on, like a knight's helm. And then I don't know about Octo. He hasn't said. It's entirely up to Octo what he wants Smash to look like. Seriously, the mosquito jar? What about it? You know we've moved since then, right? You could look like the main character. No, because the main character is a shade. A bookworm! What do bookworms even look like? Are they real? A general name for any insect that bores through books. Great. Okay. So what are those? They're all beetles. Oh, beetles and moths. Interesting. Oh my god. Weevils? What the fuck? A book louse is a soft-bodied wingless insect. Book lice are not considered to be actual lice. They don't feed on living hosts. Interesting. Yo, the way that it looks when they eat the books though looks very cool. Oops. Here, let's put it here. Example character Lucy. Okay, tight. So Lucy exists for them to look at if they want. Oh, I need to share it with everyone though. Show to players, show to everyone. Great. So now everyone can look at that. There is now a character in Roll20 named Lucy. Ugh, I don't want to be a silverfish. I think they look cool, but I don't like them because they've been in my house before. It's like, I love ants. I think ants are awesome. I do not want to be an ant. Okay, what are we doing? Actions, approaches. Oh, right. I wanted to find a quick reference sheet for Fate. Here we go. So this is a cheat sheet that Evil Hat made. That's basically just like a, here's what you can do on your turn. Here's what all of the different roles mean, etc. So, cool. I can link that as well. Is there anything else I wanted to do with this? Don't think so. Because this, I'll have to wait to fill out. I'll have to wait until they're done. But it's nice to have this, like, ready to go. So I just fill in blanks. Okay, so let's move on to D&D stuff. Okay. Electronic light up D&D dice. Who was it? Summer that was linking a dice thing that's like they're die that are synced up with your phone, and you can set it so that like if you roll a 20, like a song plays and stuff. Stuff like that. Okay, so this is actually my offline play-by-post game, but I would love to have these stats just ready to go for them. So there's actually 5 of them. Why can't I go beyond that? I can. I guess I just have to clear formatting. What? Why can't I clear the formatting on this? This is so weird. I'm so confused. To reset the cells. me a Mercedes Benz. I'm not sure how to do that. If it was just background color, clear formatting should take care of it. How do I reset cells? Please. Gondor calls for aid. Considering all of this to be one thing, but I just want these to not count. I mean, I guess I can just say that, like, I only want it to be to E, yeah? Okay, great. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so who do we got? Oops. Again, shout out to Gus the Bard, who I found on TikTok, who made this sheet as a fillable. Excited to try using it. We got Filbert. We got Gesh. Janny. Chaddington. And Skip, yeah. Okay, Filbert first. -1 charisma, what the fuck? I'm realizing I play like I currently play so many. That's not true, actually. I was gonna say I'm currently playing so many charisma characters, but it's just because I had a warlock and a sorcerer back to back. This is Filbert. Filbert is a druid. It's this. It's Filbert. That. That's how it spells. Okay. Saves. Not totally sure how to use this. Oh, I forgot about this song. This sounds so weird. Wait, next. It's this song. This is for a game that I'm DMing currently. It's a play-by-post game, so it's all text-based. And so I thought that a combat tracker would be really beneficial because it's more than likely that when we actually get into combat, it'll take a few days for it to end because people are posting when they are able to, and it's not like in real time. So something like this would be useful so I can keep track of things, and then when we come back into the game I can look at this list and be like, oh right, this was our initiative order, this is what's going on currently, this is who's downed, etc., right? And actually know what's going on. I don't know that I would use something like this in like a real play situation. I don't know why, but so this is their readme. Okay, I guess it's just if there's anything specific that you want to keep track of. So for now, I'll at least fill these things out for all of them. Why the fuck? What is going on? Filbert. There we go. Filbert, please. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Okay. Armor class 16. 16? Again, keep playing fucking teeny weenies. Speed, you're a human. HP. 24 HP on a druid at level 4? Does that sound right? Oh, level 3? Level 3. Are they all level 3? God damn. No. Filbert needs to level up. Need to level up to 4. Okay, so that stuff will change. That's okay. Let's do Gesh in the meantime. Sure. Either way, everybody else is level 4 and they're level 3, which isn't correct, so. Oops. It's not Fate. No, this is D&D. This is separate stuff. I'm prepping a couple of different things. 1, 2, 1 1 0. HP 41. AC 13. Speed 30. Oops. Speed 30. Initiative 1. Janny. Zero. 3 2 0 0 3. Yeah, Janny's at 26, so I guess that's about right. Unless you're a thick boy like Gesh. Chaddington, how much health do you got, dude? Yeah, Gesh is the thickest. Good to know. +4 strength. 0 2 30 +1. And Skip, who I'm kind of hiding, I think, but that's fine. This is an offline play-by-post, like text-based game. I'm just putting together this combat tracker so that I don't lose track of things. Oh, weird. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh, that's much nicer though. There we go. Okay. Skip. What's your shit? 0. Four, 0, 3, 0, 0. Do you guys want to play a game where you try to guess what class each of them are? Nah, I'm good. Something to track spell slots. I trust them to do that themselves. This is like stuff for me to reference. With the play-by-post stuff, it's really good to have access to things because as you roll for your players a lot more as the DM in play-by-post, because otherwise you're literally sitting around waiting for people just to make a dice roll for themselves. And it's not conducive to like pacing. So having all of this stuff at my disposal, if it's like the enemy, you know, attacks somebody, instead of me saying, Janny, give me like a Constitution saving throw, I can just roll it for them. Chaddington is a paladin, Jenny is a rogue, Gesh is a fighter, and Filbert is a druid. Can't see the stats of the fifth person. Oh, that's fair. But rolling is half the fun. In play-by-post, it's more fun for the story to just happen, I think. I have passive perception written down on a different thing. This is for like combat specifically. Play by post is, it's literally playing D&D, but in text format. Leandro, well done. Skip is an arcane trickster. That's the high end. Chaddington is a paladin. Correctamundo on that. Let me double check. Gesh is a barbarian. Yep. Janny is a sorcerer. And Filbert is a druid, which I told you guys. Oh, I didn't write down their saves. Oh, you dum-dum. Skip is just some guy. Skip's just like a dude, you know? He's just a dude with an owl. Just living his fucking life. Okay, well, let's go backwards then. Yeah, they're all turtles. That's exactly what's going on here. Okay. 4. Yeah. 4. 1. 2. -1. 0. 2. Exactly what's on the tin, Chaddington. I don't know paladins at all, so sounds right to me. Fortunately, I've said this before, but 2 of my players are like really seasoned DMs, so and they've all been looking at one another's character sheets and like saying like, oh, you should double check this. So I feel like somehow no one caught that Filbert was level 3, but aside from that. 4 0 0 5. Wait, yeah. So no, this isn't the Hollow Knight game. This is an offline thing with friends. Wait a second. Chaddington, do you not have proficiency on any saving throws? Oh, he does. Oh, wisdom. Wait, what's going on here? Four, 1, 2. Oh, weird. What the fuck happened to me? Okay, there we go. Okay. 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 Thick boy, 6. 1, 4. Oops. Just kidding. 4. -1. 1. 0. Okay. Cool. I might change this stuff so that it's more applicable to me. Trying to decide if I want to use this to just list out which skills they're proficient in, but yeah, D&D Beyond's great. That's what we're using. we just set up a campaign, and then everybody made their sheets inside of D&D Beyond. It's great. It's very easy to just reference everybody. And if one person has bought content, they can share it with the group in the campaign, which is also very nice. But their character sheets in general are just very, they're very easy to read. Very user-friendly, I think. Yes, hold on. Let me link you to the original. You just have to like make a copy of it onto your own shit, but combat tracker. This is the one I do not own, correct? Yes, view only. Okay. I always link it like 3 times so that people don't miss it, but that's the sheet. The original is in view only. You just have to go to file and then make a copy, and then you just make a copy of it. And on that first page at the bottom of the like info part, it says the name of the person that made it. If you really like their sheets and stuff, you want to tip them. They've made lots of other sheets as well. There's a story-oriented travel one, and other stuff. They make lots of different just like D&D spreadsheets, which is very cool. Okay, what am I doing? Fate. Fate stuff, Hollow Knight stuff. I don't need the NPCs to have a cool color. Oh my god. Let's make that darker. There we go. Yeah, this is a cat tower. I'm trying to lure my cats into using it because they really love to just hop onto my desk and it's driving me crazy. So I brought this cat tower upstairs from the bottom of the stairs, basically. They never use it down there. So I was like, maybe if I put it up here and I set it next to me, they'll use it. Maybe not. I want more coffee, but I shouldn't have more coffee anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. also gonna write down. Just so that I have it written down. My brain always shuts down when I try to write that. And a lot of humans. A lot of humans in this group. Hi OLG, how are you? Spreadsheets. Just this stuff, I don't see myself using much. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just take it out altogether. Like, basically just do this. But I might find it useful. Things like range, like how far they can hit from, might be useful, but I don't know. If I do, look, if I have use for it, I can always put it back in. But for now, I think I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't think I'm gonna use them. What's cool is I technically could put... Oh no, that's not true. I was gonna say I could technically just put all of them on here preemptively, but that's not true because you would be rolling initiative at the time. Brain farted. It's funny switching from Sam's stream to yours. Why? Because I'm just chilling out with spreadsheets and he's screaming at monsters. Fine, I'll type them all out. Fine, I'll type them all out. Fine, I'll do it. Fine. Filbert, why are you so acrobatic? Oh, who cares? gonna bother doing this. Why don't I just copy paste it? It's fine. It's just for reference. +5 to insight. Have I not rolled his insight before? I must have. +5? The fuck? How do I not remember ever writing down a +5 for anybody? It always makes me laugh that I don't think I've ever met a druid with a good nature check. I don't think I've ever played a druid with a good nature check. it's just funny. Okay. Perception, performance. This one. Persuasion, -1. Religion, +3. Sleight of hand. Oh my god, really? No. Oh, honey. God damn. Should just give it a wide berth, I guess. Stealth. Survival. Okay, I'm gonna blow my nose real fast. Yeah, but like I would argue, because like, you know how in this game you can intimidate with different stats? I would argue that druids should be able to use a different stat toward a nature check. Like, why is it so wide here and not wide here? Okay, let's make our saves box way smaller. I guess for each one, since I decided to write their race on there. Be dependent on that, but okay. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think druids should have to roll intelligence to see whether or not they understand nature or know things about nature, right? You can know things about nature from a book, and you can also know things about nature from just being in nature.
has come to show you who I truly am. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
Deception. History. -1. Insight. +1. +2. Nature +1. Perception +3.
Welcome, you fine cat
Performance
loving
0.
burrito babe.
Persuasion 0. -1. +1. +1. +1. Great. Will Shaw, thank you very much for subscribing. And anybody else, I'm so sorry. I'm not really like keeping an eye on that stuff. I'll read everything off at the end, I promise. But I appreciate it. Yeah, every Thursday night. We skip it sometimes, but most Thursday nights we try to do what are called study hall streams, where we just work on a project. I normally do craft stuff, but somebody suggested that I do D&D prep, and I was like, I don't really know how to do D&D prep on a stream. But here we are. It's mostly turned into spreadsheet prep, which I'm fine with. This is stuff that I wanted to do. I just keep putting off. So 5 0 2 0 0 0. Oh, it's actually the same. +3 0. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad it's been a chill stream. Okay. Chaddington, come to me. Acrobatics 3. Animal handling 0. Arcana -1. Athletics +6. Hot damn. Deception +2. History -1. Insight 0. Intimidation +4. Investigation -1. Medicine 0. Nature -1. +2. Performance +2. Persuasion +4. -1. Sleight of hand +1. Stealth +1. Survival 0. Okay. And Skip, our sweet hidden boy, because I keep covering him. +6. Animal handling 0. Arcana 5. Athletics 0. Deception +2. History +3. Insight 0. Intimidation 0. +5. 0. Nature 3. 2. 0. 0. 3. Here we go. My boy. This is a phobia in the making. And then 0. Okay, tight. Study halls are normally only 2 hours. So once we're done filling this out, I'll probably wrap up. They're short. I also have a meeting I have to do tonight. No rest for the wicked. And then, yeah, in combat, I would just fill this out with whoever they were fighting against. And then you put everybody's initiative and their name in here. Just fill out their shit, and then you can put them in order by their initiative number. And then keep track of everything, which is very nice. I like to do laundry too. Yuck. Guys, our washing machine is fixed. It's incredible. It's actually amazing. Life changed. Yeah, this is, hold on. I actually linked it just a few minutes ago. Oops. I was about to send you the whole list of D&D skills. But somebody might still have it. Spreadsheets are great. I'll die on the spreadsheet hill. They're so nice. OLG, I don't know if you were here before. I'm doing a Hollow Knight game. So we set this up so that I can reference all of my players at the same time while I'm running it. But they haven't fully filled out their sheets yet, so I can't actually fill this out, but it's ready to go, which is what matters. And this was the first thing we did, is we made an example character. So we came up with a character named Lucy, who's a fruit fly. But this was just to help show what a character sheet should look like to the other players. So there's that. Really, all that I have to do with Hollow Knight now is try and vaguely, I say vaguely because I don't want to put them on rails, but sort of vaguely come up with the story beats of the campaign, since it's only 4 episodes. I'm trying to decide what to add to the inventory tracker for Godforge just to keep tinkering. Dude, I love that you track inventory and shit. It's wonderful. Fried Piper, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Katogangu. Cool. So yeah, that's here. Let's specify. It's the name of our Discord. It's D&D Isolation, because we started it during lockdown. Okay. Let's do this then as well. It's not super necessary, but it makes me happy. That's what matters. As the person who's going to be looking at it, you know. Do you have a bug voice yet? What do you mean? A bug voice? That would be such a troll for them to only interact with one bug. There's like one bug that's like, hello, I'm here to give you your mission. And then they just never meet another bug. Like, haha. I don't have to come up with any NPC bug voices. Got him. Wiggles glasses. Got him. Is there anything else I want to do with this before I leave it alone? I don't think so. Legend of Zelda is what LSE stands for. There's this, because inside of the Hollow Knight lore, there's the assumption. Hold on. Inside of the Hollow Knight lore, there's the assumption that if a bug can speak, it is because they've been gifted with intelligence. Whether or not something takes that intelligence away. Again, trying not to spoil stuff about Hollow Knight for people who intend to play the game one day. Whether or not the intelligence has then been taken away again is dependent, but if they can communicate, it is assumed that they are communicating in like the common language that everyone in Hollow Nest uses. So yeah, they've got their characters to make. Is there anything else I should do right now? I don't think so. Yeah, it's actually top of the hour. Perfect. Perfect. Is flypaper a legit weapon in that universe? It's only bugs, so no. It does not exist. You don't even know from one moment to the next if you are ever above ground. Like, legitimately above ground. So... Okay. Tight. That's it. Good job, everybody. Whatever it is that you worked on, well done. Crushed it. Right, I've got these notes for my players to send. And let's read off our activity feed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'll be streaming again at 1 p.m. GMT. So I hope to see you there. Mavady. Lord Bagabutts, thank you for the 10 months. Mo Cuts Art for the 2. John Pirate for the 29. Athulu for the 8. The Rogue for the 55. Colm for the 6. Slida Gamer for the 38. Tiny2K for the 8. Sixsaw for the 2. Chrissy Kez. Or Chris Ikes. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Half Pint Hatter, thank you for the 41. Kiss Awesome for the 71. Leisure Wave for the 39. Raptor for the 42. Joss for the 13. Kai Theron for the 25. Benji Bango for the 13. Thanks, Bud. Pokemon Professor Millie Miltank for the 11. Dapper Badger for the 21. Vince Pickle, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Lore Master for the 8. Psychics for the 5. Draylin for the 3 years. Happy anniversary. Lucimon for the 5, Meld Iron for the 44, Sergio for the 8, Ko Kuma for the 9, Happy Twitch Baby, Soleil for the 8, Stayashi for the 51, Lexi Lucy, or Lucci for the 6, High Preeth, thank you very much for subscribing, welcome to the Cat Gang, Golden Mooster for the 28, Blue Skittle for the 4, CF Wilshaw for subscribing, welcome to the Cat Gang, King Koopa for the 40, Fried Piper for subscribing, welcome to the Cat Gang, and also for gifting 10 subs, thank you so much. If you were gifted a sub by anybody today, please double check who it was. Take the time to say thank you. It's excellent. Very generous. Let's see. I ignored the request queue. So let's see if anybody redeemed raid leader. They did. Anne, I would love to raid Anne. Yeah, I'm just ending the stream actually. I'm so sorry. Anne, what are you doing? Tarkov. Tight. Okay. Yeah, go say hi to Anne. Anne's lovely. And I'm gonna go do a meeting and try not to drink more coffee so that I live through it all. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the assistance and the good vibes. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.